You see a fire being set down there that's been set down there right now. They're putting it out by the looks of it. What you're watching right now is someone's fire, and the border protectors are actually putting that fire out. So as you'll see, because you know the story tomorrow will be that the border protectors were trying to set fire to everything, you've just watched on the live stream when a fire was started, how they all gathered round to put that out straight away. So when you hear the stories of people setting fire to things, you know that you just watched that. You know what? I think what's happening is the things that are being fired are setting it on light. They're firing. The other side's firing. Whoa, watch out, people. Do you hear that? Now, if you see where that just landed from the other side, you'll see that's what's starting fire. That, by the way, is probably about maybe 100 meters from where I'm stood. Maybe closer. And that's being fired from the opposite. Whoa. That's compression grenades that you hear going off right now, I believe. That's a water cannon that you can see being used on unarmed, peaceful water protectors. Please keep sharing this. If you notice, I want to point out when that fire was started, immediately water protectors went around and put that fire out. The people with a water cannon that could have used water completely ignored it. So when you hear tomorrow that people were trying to set fire to things here, know what the real story was, because you just watched it right now. And when you share this, put that on there, that the water protectors put out the fire that was started by things fired from the other side. Make sure you put that out there, because the story is going to be twisted tomorrow. What you're going to see in the national media, what you're going to see of this, is not going to be what happened. This is the bridge on 1806. What you're hearing is concussion grenades. What you're seeing is a water cannon, as well as mace and tear gas and rubber bullets being fired on peaceful water protectors who are unarmed. So if you're just joining right now, that's what you're watching on 1806. This is bridge on 1806 that is blockaded. And you are watching militarized police in North Dakota, Bismarck, North Dakota police, and police from 5 or more states firing on peaceful, unarmed civilians.
Share with me a little bit what's going on?
Well, they've been indiscriminately aiming all of their non-lethal weapons at the crowd, so there's a lot of people injured right now. Tear gas, concussion grenades, rubber bullets, water cannons, pepper spray, OC spray, and they're targeting it directly at people, so a lot of people have been injured pretty badly. There's still a lot of people here though.
Thank you. People got hypothermia. You can see how cold it is. There's ice on top of the barbed wire that they got from DAPL. What you have here is you have the military, the National Guard. You got mercenaries on the far side. They're the ones that are completely hooded up, and then you have the Morton County Police Department with several of its agencies. You have an LRAD right here and a busted sound cannon. You can tell how much water they've been using because the razor wire is completely frozen. So they were shooting rubber bullets, is what they're saying, shoot rubber bullets.
Shooting rubber bullets and
For how long?
all night.
Since it started, they've been shooting rubber bullets. As soon as the guy gets took down, they shot him 3 times. 3 times, once in the foot, once in the leg, and then right in the hip.
Started about 6, huh?
Yep.
there was reports that somebody got shot in the head.
Yep,
Yes.
a woman. She was standing right here, and she got shot right in the face. They shot her right in the fucking face. They shot the medic.
An elder lady just got shot about an hour and a half ago, right in the head.
What you have here is Dakota Access Pipeline has been able to. Dakota Access Pipeline has been able to. An international company has been able to use domestic resources. Domestic resources with the National Guard, domestic resources with the Morton County Police Department, and then the mercenaries that are up on the hill. So that an international company has been able to use domestic resources for its pipeline that is playing all the way across the top. So the distraction is right here. This is a distraction, so they can continue to do the work as usual as they're going along on the pipeline right there. How does an international company have domestic resources? You see it right here. You can't go past it, you can't miss it. 1851 treaty, land.
A guy grabbed me and said, "Let's go to the bridge." So I walked up with him, and we came up here, and I was kneeling and praying, and they made an announcement that you're trespassing, that you're blocking the road, which is ridiculous that we're blocking the road, and you have to leave now. And about 10 seconds later, shoom, 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 about 10 of these tear gas rockets came just flying right into us. And everybody kind of like hunkered down and went oh and ah, and then suddenly 3 concussion bombs went up right in the middle of the people. One of them went right in front of me and knocked this girl into me. She landed on her head and was like laying there with her eyes open. Her friends.
You got hit by percussion grenades?
Yeah, it was. We were right in here praying and singing, and when they hit us first, when they fired in the tear gas, little rockets went flying through the people. And then everybody started coughing, and then just like 1, 2, 3 concussion grenades went off right in the people.
What did it seem like the other side was doing? Did it seem like they were giving warning, or were they just?
I think they were just reading a note to something to cover their butts, and then they just laid into us like they broke out into a riot of people that were sitting here praying. And there's no way we were tearing any of this up, anything we were doing. We're here to protect water. We're here to protect treaty rights. And they just attacked us, attacked praying people, and it's just this kind of thing is happening now. There's protests for pipelines in Florida that I'm involved with, and they do this kind of thing. And the police down there arrest politely and treats with civil rights. And what's happening here in North Dakota, it would not happen in Florida. The people in Florida would not stand for it, and the people in Florida are not going to stand for what's happening here. That's why I'm representing St. Augustine in Florida up here, standing with the Lakota.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you, brother.
Mind sharing about what happened here?
Oh, sure. I'm Candida Kingbird. I'm Red Lake, Anishinaabe, Ojibwe. Came here from Portland, Oregon. Saying there was a lady that was like 2 people down from me on the front lines earlier, and they shot her in the face. Practically, probably from about 6-8 feet away. They shot her right in the face with one of those rubber bullets, and just splattered her face. There was blood everywhere. I got all over her shield. I picked it up and I used it for a minute, but I was showing them, I gave it to someone and they were showing them, look what you did. This is the woman that you did this to. This is a native indigenous woman. We're out here for the people. We're out here for the water. We're out here for the kids, for the future, for our generations, and all this shit with them spraying, trying to spray chemicals over us and stuff when we're in the camp and stuff with those crop dusters and everything. We witnessed that too. We took pictures and we made videos of that too. There's people wanting to come out here and test the soil, test the water, and take skin samples from people to see if they're using chemical warfare on us, which is an act of terrorism from the United States government on the indigenous people from here, and all tribes. But anyways, I got hit with the beam with one of their bullets in my ribs. That kind of hurt for a second, but point blank sprayed with their chemicals and all that stuff. So
why is the water important? So important to be here. Why is it important to protect?
Because without water, we're gonna die. All of us are gonna die. You know what I'm saying? And death doesn't discriminate against color or race or religion. Death doesn't care. Poison doesn't care. Chemicals don't care. Any of that stuff enters our bodies, our kids are gonna suffer. That's our future. They say 7 generations. Well, you know what? This isn't gonna wait 7 generations to kill us. This is gonna kill us now. This is gonna kill our kids now.
Where tribe you from, brother?
Paiute Shoshone, Reno, Nevada.
Tell me a little bit about what you think of what's going on here today. What you see.
Well,
Are they using tear gas right now?
it's very interesting. It's a powerful statement from our people against the DAPL, the oil company, that we're not going to stand, you know, silent or quiet anymore with this. And as close they are to drilling, you know, we have to do something. You know, we just can't just stand around. We got to do it, whatever it takes. Whatever it takes. Keep our prayers strong. Keep praying for us. And let's shut down this pipeline once and for all. Thank you.
Like everybody else, you could have shot me, but you made sure you got me 4 times. I'm gonna remember his face. Ready?
Okay. So we're gonna go back, upload the footage that we documented here. There's still about 100 people here left, and they're gonna continue to hold the line no matter what. And it's important. It's important that they do. They're gonna protect the water. They're gonna stay here in solidarity together and in prayer. And to all our relations out there, stay safe, stay warm, and we'll continue to document as much as we can as we push through today and tomorrow. I hope.